Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago White Sox. 2 potential X factors in this series right there. The first game is coming up. Ronaldo Lopez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw...
Stepping up now, Adam Turner. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Turner.
Hey, he's right here. One time. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who stands? There's George Springer. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Turner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Up next for Chicago, Adam Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Sanchez.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Brad Wales. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's Justin Smoke now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
First baseman.
Buxton at second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result.
Now
well, the good news is he has a
baseman.
force at every base.
Go on.
The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
1-2 now.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
The set and the 1-2 fouled away.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted into center field. Turner has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Adam Turner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
1-0 the count.
Hey, like you can right there.
The 1-0 home
Square it up.
is taken for ball 2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Here you go. Let it fly.
This is skied into short left center. Segura calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
17. Rhys Hoskins.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Turner moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Turner. 2 down. Striding in, Adam Turner.
Now
He
batting,
flew out in his
center
last
fielder,
at-bat.
Adam Turner.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
That misses. 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Williams is after it. And they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Chicago led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Ross Stripling will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that's in there, base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. Turner moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Stepping into the box, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen bases. We check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in.
Right here.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Turner stands at second with no outs. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Batting 3rd, the designated hitter, Brad Whale.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, we had a chance to talk to the manager before this game, and the one thing he stressed to us is the opposition's defense is a little handicapped at times, making a ton of errors lately. So preach to his offense that they had to put the ball in play. Don't be afraid to play a little old school. Choke up with 2 strikes. Make them get you out. Make them have to beat you and not beat yourself.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Up next will be Nick Williams. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Nick Williams.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Turner racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Turner has it in his tracks, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. That's popped up. Travis ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Now batting, the center.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Lifted the other way to left center. Turner is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in. Long throw to third, and he is in there. Digging in, Adam Turner. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Turner.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
The pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Two are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Turner, and that retires the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat from the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Broxton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Throw over to first. Runner back safely.
Hey, nice
2-0 count. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Let it fly right ahead.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
17, Rhys Hoskins.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Travis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Adam Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Adam Turner.
First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the end. Now to the plate, Nick Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The left fielder, Nick Williams.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Turner has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit high and deep to right center. Turner giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Eflin earned his 5th win of the year.
3 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox. Guaranteed rate. Number 58 gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Moving under it, Turner, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Stepping in, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Adam Turner.
Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Batting second, the shortstop, Carlos Sanchez.
He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first, following the stolen base, as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Turner leads off second with nobody out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
next will be the designated hitter, Brad Wales. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. First and second here with nobody out.
Keep it rolling.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Come on, big guy, stay out of there.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Career number 247 as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game.
The batter, number 5.
Yolmer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Turner at third with nobody out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Popped him up. Franco is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Ready with another 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run.
Ready once again, Adam Turner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman.
Now here it comes.
7, Michael Franco.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Turner. And that's the first out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now in the box, Wellington Castillo. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Wellington Castillo.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Travis onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Turner. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
6-2 the final total today. The Chicago White Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.